Yo, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? It's your boy once again, Mason, aka Taps to Pure, and we are at the Motivational Channel. This is the YouTube channel where we try to motivate, encourage, and kind of like awaken everybody or anybody who might be interested. Okay. I never claim to be an authority or an expert on anything. These are just my trains of thoughts and my opinions that I kind of share with everybody who might be interested. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about positivity and the importance of staying positive all the time. Yes, we live in a very imperfect world. We live in a world where there's lots of challenges, lots of ups and downs, and definitely lots of disappointments. Okay, nobody lives a perfect life. I'm yet to see somebody who can come to me and say, Mason, I live a perfect life, because nobody does live a perfect life. But what we have to do, ladies and gentlemen, and this is really important, is to always stay positive in whatever situation that we are confronted with. And when you're staying positive all the time, you are not only are you retraining your mind, but you are saying to yourself, yes, the action that I did, the outcome that I wanted did not come into fruition, but I've learned A, B, C, D. I've learned 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that you've learned today, you're going to try to apply that in next time in another experience or another situation. And the other important thing, or the other important reason of staying positive all the time, is you are actually retraining, or you are actually saying you are planting seeds inside your subconscious mind. And if anybody who follows my videos, I always talk about the subconscious mind and the importance of the subconscious mind. As you all know, the subconscious mind is actually the driving force behind your life. Really, the subconscious mind is the driving force behind all the decisions that you make. Because a subconscious mind, it makes 90% of your mind, and the conscious mind is only 10%. So basically, the subconscious mind is a pool of information, stored information and affirmations that you have confirmed to be true. And whenever your conscious mind wants to make a decision, what it does is it goes and tap into the subconscious mind. That's how you make decisions, whether there are small decisions or life-changing decisions, but they're all dependent on the subconscious mind. So if every situation that you've been through and you've always said, you know what, I'm going to stay positive. Yes, I might not have got the job that I wanted. Yes, I might not have got the car that I wanted, house I wanted, partner I wanted, lifestyle I wanted, but I'm gonna stay positive all the time. Because by confirming and affirming that you are positive, you are actually synchronizing yourself with the universe, because the universe always works in your favor. The universe never works against you. That's one other thing that you have to remember. We are all here for a reason, and we are all here to find the reason why we've been brought into this reality. So the universe has got a purpose for you. Everything in this world, how many are we? There's about 7.5 billion people on earth right now, and there's 7.5 billion purposes in this reality, in this world, on this planet earth. Every single person has got a purpose that has been assigned. We all have got different assignments that have been assigned to each and every single one of us. Okay, and all of these assignments are positive assignments. So all of your life, it's all about rediscovering and exploring what's your purpose of life, or what's your purpose in life, in this reality. Okay, so remaining positive all the time is actually you telling the universe, yes, I've been in this situation. Yes, I've been in this kind of tricky situation. But you know what? I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to learn whatever that I was supposed to learn and take it to another level. And the other thing is, when you're staying positive, you are actually calming the waters. You are calming your mind, because when you stay positive, you can see things clearly, properly. But if you are quick to get angry, if you are quick to lose it, if you are quick to give it up, you are not going to get the bigger picture. Because as you all know, there is your whole life here is when you look back, there's actually a bigger picture that is in fruition, that is forming. So every single experience that you are experiencing is actually a pixel of a bigger pixel, if you know what I'm saying. It's like a hologram of a big, it's like a holographic image of a big hologram, basically. So whatever situation that you are going through is just a tiny fraction of a bigger picture. So by staying calm, staying positive, you can actually see things clearly. Okay, just because things did not go your way or the outcome that you wanted, it does not mean you failed. It does not mean that you are a failure. It simply means you need to learn something out of it. It simply means maybe that's not the right time for you. It simply means maybe that's not the right situation for you, because sometimes we get disillusioned by our ego. Because as you all know, we all have got egos, and an ego is an accumulation of our experiences, and that all those accumulation of our experiences, and we have come to identify ourselves with those experiences. That's how you develop an ego. And most of the time, an ego disillusions us. An ego, sometimes it tells us lies, because we do not know. An ego is selfish. An ego is blinded. There's a veil of ignorance that an ego works with. Okay, but by staying calm, by remaining calm, by remaining positive, you are choosing not to listen to your ego, because an ego normally is does not want to be disappointed, does not want to be confronted, it does not want the outcome not to come the way it wanted. Okay, and that's how you're gonna get angry. That's how you're gonna give up before you even start your journey. You know what I'm saying? So basically, ladies and gentlemen, stay positive all the time. Okay, yes, I know that because we are humans, and because of our human nature, we are very quick to get disappointed. We are very quick to make conclusions. We are very quick to make judgments. But this is our ego speaking. But like I always tell you all the time in most of my videos, you are an infinite conscious energy. In other words, you are a spirit that is experiencing this physical reality using flesh and bones. So you are not your flesh and bones, you are actually spirit using flesh and bones, which is matter. Okay, but the real you is the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end, or the non-beginning to the non-end, because you are infinite, you are spirit, you are infinite conscious energy. That's what you are. Now, your ego does not work that way. Your ego just wants quick results. Your ego wants things to be done straight away, to be done a certain way. But spirit knows better. Spirit knows better than your ego. So by remaining positive all the time, not only are you retraining your subconscious mind, but you are synchronizing and aligning yourself with your spiritual self. You are in cahoots basically with your spiritual self, and that's what life is all about. Okay, we are not flesh and bones, and by recognizing that fact, you are actually saying to yourself, I know that I am spirit, I know that I am infinite conscious energy. Yes, whatever situation that might have happened, there is actually something better waiting for me. The universe is not mad, the universe is not stupid. Okay, like I said, there is about 7.5 billion people on planet Earth. So there's 7.5 billion purposes and assignments that has been made by the universe for each and every single individual people that live on this planet Earth. Okay, so you should never ever be disillusioned by your ego self, right? And the other thing that you have to understand as well, everything is mind. All is mind. There is no separation. There is only one entity, and we are all part of the mind. There is no separation between you and the next person or you and the next thing. Every creation is one. Everything in the universe is one. It's all about one mind. There's no separation at all. If you go back in the mystic teachings, they will tell you the same thing. If you go back into religious texts, they will tell you the same thing. It's all about one mind. So what's the significance of that? The significance of that is that you are not a victim. You are never a victim. You are never a failure, because you are part of a bigger image. You are part of something bigger and better than you can ever imagine. Okay, so every single thing, ladies and gentlemen, is for your own benefit. So whatever situation that you might come across, do not be quick to get dejected. Do not be quick to get disappointed. Always, what you have to do, always stand back, breathe a little, and say, okay, yes, things did not go my way. Yes, the outcome that I wanted did not come this time. But what is the universe trying to teach me here? What is the universe trying to open my eyes for? Because most of the time, we've got this veil of ignorance that we can't see beyond what's happening right now. There is a bigger picture that is always formulating, that is in work, in progress for you, for your own life. I'll give you a quick example. If you always look back at your life 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, there is a pattern that was always developing. But at that time, 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, you probably wouldn't have noticed that pattern. But there was a pattern that is always developing for your own benefit. You are where you are today because of the pattern that started 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years ago. So there is always a purpose and a reason to what you might call the madness. You are never a victim. Never at all. Stay positive all the time. Every situation is there to enlighten you, awaken you, to teach you something that you probably would have had no clue, none whatsoever. But when you stay calm down your waters. And when I say the waters, I'm talking about the mind. Calm down the mind, breathe in, and always affirm that, yes, whatever situation and experience that I am in is for my own good. There is nothing called evil. There is no devil in existence. A devil or an evil is just an illusion, a disillusion of our own mind. Okay? There is no such thing as an evil. There's no such thing as devil. There's only one mind. There's only one thing. We are all one. We are all one. There is no division of anything. Okay? So everything is there for a good purpose, for a good reason. Nobody's out there to come and get you. Nobody's out there to come and make your life miserable. Nobody's out there to make you fail. Nobody's out there to disappoint you, to make you cry, to make you angry, to make you disappointed. Nobody is out there to do that. These are only disillusions of our own mind, because our mind sometimes play tricks to us. Our mind sometimes play tricks to us, and we get disillusioned and we start to believe our mind. But most of these things, they'll be coming from the subconscious mind, the seeds that have been planted inside your head, and you have believed them. And when you've believed all these things that have been planting inside your head, that's how you're going to start to create an identity. And that identity is the ego, is the self, the ego. And the ego, if it's relying on the wrong information, you're going to be making wrong decisions. You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So I want you to understand this. It's all about positivity all the time. If you can, try to stay positive all the time. Yes, it's not good. It's not a good feeling when you get disappointed. It's not a good feeling when somebody lets you down. It's not a good feeling when something that you've worked for and you've always thought, you know what, I deserve this. This is what I've always wanted to do, and it does not come into fruition, right? Yes, but if you believe your ego, if you do not believe your spirit, if you do forget that you are infinite conscious mind, and you align yourself with the ego, you're going to start believing what your ego is telling you. Because your ego will be telling you, that's not fair. Why would she treat me like that? Why would she talk to me like that? That's not fair. Why would they treat me like that? Why would they overlook me? Why would they disappoint me? Why would they treat me wrong? Why would they treat me bad? That's your ego talking. That's not your spirit, because your spirit does not talk that language. Your spirit is always calm. Your spirit, when I say your spirit, I'm talking about your spiritual self. It's always calm because it understands and it knows better than you do. But your ego is always in competition with the spirit, because it's going to be saying, you know what? I do not deserve to be treated like that way. I do not deserve to be treated that way. I'm bigger and better than that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how people are going to start angry. That's how people are going to start creating wars. That's how people are going to start creating enmity between them. But love conquers everything. And the spirit, which is you, the spiritual self, operates on the frequency of love. On the frequency of love. Okay? So you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you, first of all, you are not your ego. Secondly, that your subconscious mind, sometimes if it's got wrong information, bad information that has been stored over the years, your conscious mind is going to be dependent on the wrong information. And by being dependent on the wrong information, is going to make wrong decisions. And that's how you're going to start being emotional. And when you start being emotional, that's how you're going to be quick to get angry. That's how you're going to be quick to resent others. That's how you're going to start isolating yourself. And that's when stress and depression is going to start from, because you're not understanding the full picture. Because if you depend on the ego, if you depend on the subconscious mind, you're going to victimize yourself. And when you victimize yourself, that's when you're going to be operating on a very, very low frequency. You're going to be thinking you are a victim. And when you're thinking that you are a victim, there is kind of a disorder that's going through your mind. And that disorder is going to cause stress and depression. That's how people get stressed and depressed. Because yes, I know there's something to do with chemical imbalances and everything, but most of the time it's all about the perception. It's all about not understanding and not seeing the bigger picture. So, ladies and gentlemen, I got my son with me here. He's getting a bit impatient because he wants to go. Right, so I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna summarize this video quick. It's very, very important to stay positive all the time. It's very, very important, whatever situation that you come across with, always stay calm and trying to look it from a different perspective. Okay, you are never a victim of any situation. You are never a victim of any circumstance. Okay, the universe is always I don't care what you call the universe. Okay, some religious people might call it God, Allah, whatever, Brahma, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, whatever you want to call the universe. The universe is always there for your own purpose. The universe is always on your side. Every single person who is in existence in this reality has got a purpose, has got a good purpose, has got an assignment, has got something that we all here to work, but to work on ourselves. It's all about self-development. Okay, there is a good reason why you are existing today. There's a good reason why you wake up today and is still breathing. There's a very good reason for that. Otherwise, if the universe did not like you, why would you wake up today and still breathing? You get me? So, ladies and gentlemen, always stay calm all the time. Okay? Stay positive all the time. Do not be quick to fall into anger. Do not be quick to fall into resentment. Do not be quick to fall into victimization, because nobody is a victim. We are all victors. But it is because of our limited perception, our limited scope of vision, that's how we're going to conclude to be victims. But nobody is a victim. We are all conquerors. We are all victors. Always stay calm, stay positive, and always think there's always going to be, after every dark night, there's always going to be a brighter day. It can rain all the time. You know what I mean? At one point, the sun is going to come up. And that day when the sun come out, that will be your time. We all have got time for everything. And we all have got a bigger picture. But most of the time, our ego disillusions us that we can't actually see the bigger picture that has been assigned for us. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for this video, and hopefully I'll see you next time. I'm going to be making more videos. It's all about positivity in this channel, and if you can spread peace and love everywhere, and whatever that you've learned today, if you can kind of like share with other people, because that's how we're going to make this world a better place. That's how we're going to make humanity and the universe even better than the way it is today. Okay, so take care of yourself and take care of all of your loved ones. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful night, beautiful morning, wherever you are and wherever you are. All right, peace and love. Mason. All right, bye bye.